As always, call someone, text someone, even take a message and put it around a pigeon and send it to someone and tell them that you appreciate them. Welcome to the M1 File. My name is Dr. Ivory Taylor. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I did, and I hope you had a very exciting weekend, and so do I. If you're not in the Memphis area, I want to say welcome to Memphis. You ever want a vacation, stop by Memphis and enjoy some of the events that we have here. This weekend we had Jackson State and Memphis State to play their ball game. Beautiful weather, because last year it rained and it wasn't so good. So this year with the beautiful weather, the bands was, as always, outstanding. The N1 File, we don't normally get into debates about politics. Something I kind of stay away from there. Most of the time, the N1 File, we talk about wellness, talk about you as a person, we talk about investing. We're more on the positive side of life because I believe that we only have one life and we live that life daily. And I think it's important that we take advantage of that life and see the positive things in life in order to make that life be productive. I don't believe in reincarnation. I think when you're gone, but you do want to leave something behind for those behind you. But because of the voting season, I want to talk about voting, which I think we all should do. Politics is something, like I always say, I stay away from that. Because I don't think that when it comes to politics, sometimes the rules are made up as you go, and sometimes these rules are not written down. Sometimes I think they pull it out of the air and say, this is what we're going to do. My background, I'm all about law and rules, and that's how I live my life. I'm not saying I abide by all these rules, but at least I have an idea of how I measure things. One of the biggest debates here in the Memphis area is debating. Shall the males debate against each other or with each other? Like I said, I don't normally get into this right here, but many people have called me and emailed me and asked me, why don't the N1 File get involved with this right here? And I kind of tell them a little bit about it. What I did a little small research poll. Now, there's also a huge debate out there. Voices are talking about research and also survey or polls. Are they scientific? Are they not scientific? Are they right? Are they not right? I want to share something with you. Now, I've been very privileged. Now, keep in mind, it wasn't something that I raised my hand and say that, hey, Taylor, what you do. I've been very fortunate to go to some tier 1 schools who put a lot of emphasis on research and also on polling. Polling is not, they're not factual. Because I can ask you a question Monday and come ask you that same question Friday. You may give me a different answer. Polling is not a fact. Also, polling is an opinion. It's an interpretation. And sometimes, many times, polling, what it does, it gives you an idea of a subject. It's not a guarantee that these things are factual. It gives you a spotlight. And then what you do, you try to bring it into the middle and say, hey, maybe this is what it is. I have about 4,000 plus people on my page. So what I did, random. Now, I had a tough time trying to get a hypothesis. So what I did, I don't know the people's age. I don't know the income. I don't know, are they registered to vote? Are they not registered to vote? I don't know if they're registered to vote, are they Democrat, Republican, or Independent? These things I don't know, so I couldn't put that in the sample. But what I did do, I took 175 people at random. The only thing these people have in common, they live in Memphis. That's the only thing they have in common that I am aware of. And I asked them 4 questions. And these was my questions, okay? do you think that Mayor Harrington should debate? Yes or no? The next question is, do you think that Mayor Strickland should debate? Yes or no? The third question was, do you think that County Commissioner Sawyer should debate? Yes or no? And the last question was, do you think that the other 8 should debate? Because there are 11 people who are running for mayor. And this is my results. Out of 175 people that I sent an email to, I got back 165. So 10 people did not respond. I sent the email out Sunday at 2:30. So that was in common. I don't know if the people went to church or they didn't go to church. I don't know if they were watching a ball game or they was resting. These are things I don't know in order to put in a good sample, but it's only a sample. This is what I got back. I got back 125 people said that Mayor Harrington should not debate. I got back 150 people who said that Mayor Strickland should not debate, but 160 people said that County Commissioner Sawyer, she should debate. And I got 165 people who said that the other 8, they should debate. Now, this is my view and my view only, looking at this sample, and then going back in history, seeing people who are coming in, what polling said they're number 1 or number 2 or number 3. According to the polling in the Memphis area, they're saying that Mayor Harrington, Mayor Strickland, and Commissioner Sawyer, they are your top 3 choices, according to polling. I understand why 125 people said that Mayor Harrington should not debate and Mayor Strickland should not debate because they are some of the front runners, according to polling. Most of the time, the people who are down in polling, sometimes they have more to gain than to lose. Some people are in the race just to get a name out there. They know that they're not going to win, but they say, I can't lose because no one knows me. By putting my name out there, I get some traction. Also, some people throw their name in the game for learning. In other words, here's an opportunity for me to learn how to form a campaign, how to start campaign funding, because this person may not, is new to them. So for 11 people to be in, we have 8 people who just out there. So if there is a debate, in my opinion only, that someone in this 8 can strike a deal, or they can ask some questions that the top 3 can't answer or make them move left or right. Because they have nothing to lose. Nothing whatsoever to lose. So I understand why Mayor Harrington and Mayor Strickland don't want to debate. My suggestion is the ones who push a debate, and my suggestion only, is have your candidate do a town hall meeting. Do a town hall meeting and start doing traction. Town hall meeting, town hall meeting, town hall meeting, and people who have questions, they can come. Now you're getting your name out there. Town hall meeting, town hall meeting. And when the ones who are part of that 8 keep complaining that the top 3 won't debate against you, you're wasting your time. Because it gives you a sense that you're hungry for something and you never want to show your cards. If you're number 11 on the poll, act like you're number 1. Just get town hall meetings and town hall meetings and town hall meetings. If you go back in history just a little bit, do you remember when Congressman Ford was running for United States Senator against Coker? You remember that? And Coker bus was coming down. Congressman Ford got out his vehicle, and went to stop Coker's bus to demand a debate. Do you remember that? What happened to Congressman Ford? His voting power began to go down. Do you remember that? Because what happened, you can't seem as though you're so hungry against the person who's on top. Because polling is only an example. It's not facts. That person may be on top this month. Something can happen, they won't be on top next month. And you don't took all your voice to try to demonize this person. Now you have no voice for you. Now this is only my opinion. If I was Mayor Harrington, I wouldn't debate neither. I wouldn't debate for what? Why should I debate? I would give town hall meeting the same way he's doing. Then some woman say, Taylor, but I think they should debate so we can know who's the best candidate. Come to my town hall meeting. If I was Mayor Strickland, I wouldn't debate either. Neither. Seriously, I wouldn't. Because I have more of a chance to fumble the ball versus to carry the ball onto the goalpost. Because out of these 8 people, I don't know who played them 8 people. These 8 people, they just 8 people. I wouldn't debate neither. Now, if you want to debate, get a movement together. And how you debate is the massive voice from the people can demand a debate. But if the massive voice from the people is not demanding a debate, I wouldn't debate. Seriously. It's like you telling me I'm in the driver's seat and I'm up front and you're in the back and you tell me which way to go. No, I'm in the driver's seat. Now, that's Taylor opinion and Taylor opinion only. So I understand that. Also, there are many movements out there. We had Reverend Dr. Fisher on our set, and I want to make sure I get it right now. The movement that he's a part of, or he's one of the founders, is Up the Vote 901. That's what it is. Up the Vote 901. I think they said Up the Vote, but the Vote 901. They had something, I think it's called a people convention. And I'm gonna use round figures now, okay? I think it had like 1,000+ people who came there. And they invite candidates to come and present their platform to this audience. And some of the voices that came from Mayor Strickland camp was, they think that the convention was tilted toward Commissioner Sawyer, so they didn't want to come. And I think Mayor Harrington had an engagement, so he didn't come neither. But they took a straw poll vote and all this kind of stuff right here. People present themselves, and then the movement came out with a ballot, or came out with a list who to vote for. Then we had another group. They had their ballot who to vote for. So there are several ballots out there who to vote for. Now, this is my stand, and my stand only, okay? I have contributed to many campaigns, but one thing I don't do, I don't tell people who to vote for. I don't, seriously. I may lay out some facts, but at the end of the day, I want you to vote for who you want to vote for, not who I want you to vote for. That's why I'm not a politician. And the reason why I'm that way, when I tell you who to vote for, you give up your right to think. You give it up. And I believe in thinking. I do. I believe that thinking is one of the most powerful things that we have as an individual, the ability to think. So you won't find telling you who to vote for. But I also would say, but do vote though. Do your homework and you vote. If you like Mayor Harrington, vote for Mayor Harrington. If you like Mayor Strickland, vote for Mayor Strickland. If you like County Commissioner Sawyer, then vote for her. Or either you like this other 8 there's down there, you vote for them. But vote because you did your homework though, not because someone had to think for you. Now that's my debate. If I ever had to do a research or a hypothesis, that would be the thing. Don't give up your right for others to think for you. Exercise your right to think, because thinking is powerful. But once you give that thinking up though, someone else control you. You don't want that. It's the same way going to your doctor. Ask questions. Say, doc, what's this medicine for, doc? What's this for right here? What's this outcome right here? Ask, because you only have that one life. And take that life and say, hey, I want to know as much as I can about that life. Same thing voting. Because if you notice one thing, now this is tail and tail on, I want to make sure you understand this piece here. Many times candidates, they go to the poor area and they rally the votes. And whether it's 2 years or 4 years, if you go back to the same area, there's no difference. I am very sincere. There's some pockets in South Memphis the same way. I've been here 20 years. They're the same way. And I said before on the show, the same taxes that pays the garbage man or the trash man or police servant or whatever it is that come to Germantown neighborhood or some other exclusive neighborhood is the same taxpayer that paid for that same person to come to my neighborhood. So why in my neighborhood, my trash cans all turned over, set down any kind of way, trash is scattered out everywhere, but in the other neighborhood, the trash man or garbage man or either collector, they bring a little rake and rake the remaining trash up. Why? We all have what we call a county commissioner or a city commissioner or a councilman that's supposed to take care of our area. This is why I say, learn who's there and don't give up your right to think who to vote for. You do your own homework. And ask that person, say, if I vote for you, will my area look better? If I vote for you, is my area gonna stay a deadline area? Ask those questions. Why some of the other neighborhoods, they get healthy libraries and my neighborhood get a poor library? Why? I'm a taxpayer too. Why? So those are the kind of questions you need to ask. And ask also, find out if the person running for mayor, what duties or what responsibility they have for the area. Now you know what question to ask. But the main thing I want to bring out, polling is not factual. It's an indicator. Research is not facts. They're indicators. Theories are not facts. They are ideals that are trying to be proven. So when a person argues about this and about that, don't get all uptight about it, because they are not facts. They're only ideas. So if Mayor Harrington debate, Mayor Strickland debate, Commissioner Sawyer debate, or either the other debate, I'm asking you still, you go vote for who you think they can better help your cause in life. And I wish you well. As always, you text someone, you call someone, even take a message and put it around a pigeon and tell someone that you appreciate them. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Deidre Malone, the host of Dialogue with Deidre. You can find us on the M1 TV network on YouTube. Subscribe and follow us. You can also find us on Facebook at M1 TV Network, Twitter, M1 TV Network 2, and Instagram, M1 TV Network 2. Please follow us so you can keep up to date with what's going on the M1 TV network with Dialogue with Deidre and Black Thought.